Huh. Stop playing with my channel. Because I'm about to rewind it. I'm on mute, y'all. What the hell? I'm not on mute now, right? Am I good? What I was just saying was, oh my god, I had said most of all the shit that I was just saying. I said the show that you trying to put on, it ain't showing. Okay? Don't try and bring up to the point where as if I'm coming on somebody's page to go be on the good team or throw my clout to be seen. Fuck no. And don't say that if when I came on to Pew's page later after a whole 20 minutes has passed doesn't mean that I was listening from the very beginning. So when I first came in, that's exactly where I came in. And I said right. So obviously, evidently, you do not have, I don't care if you have a wrench or not, but you still ain't got one. And you still trying to like, oh my God. I never heard a person that said, no, don't give me one. No, don't give me one. He said, do not give me a wrench like 5 times on his goddamn live. That said, it ain't cool when it's cool when y'all do it, but it ain't cool when we do it. That shit right there is very immature. Somebody that talks like that, somebody that says, "Oh, don't give me a wrench. I don't need a wrench. Oh, I don't need a wrench. No, don't give me a wrench. No, don't give me a wrench." He said it like 5 times. Like, who the hell says shit like that? In the beginning, how I was just starting off on this goddamn live stream was the show that you trying to put on is not a show. And you're not recommending anything on Pew's page. All I want to do over there is make sure that he has enough supporters to support him, but not all the way like I gotta fucking pay the fuck attention to what he's talking about on Scar's page. Hell motherfucking no. I'm in there for a while. I'll say hi just to make sure that any other motherfuckers that's supporting Scar know that he has a whole big support team on his shit. This is not for clout. This is not like there was one thing said that said, oh, well, are you trying to get in the good sector? I already knew that he was the good sector. Why do you think I still fuck with him? So basically, you trying to team up and do this, me and him. Oh, I'm going to unlock him. I'm going to unlock him. He still don't even want to fuck with you. And that I'm begging for a wrench, but you don't want to have a wrench because you telling him don't give him a wrench. Because the reason why, oh my God, the reason for that is because if he gives you a wrench, you don't want to make the same mistake that you just did. And you just is like, you can't think of anything else to do. And get crazy happy when your mom comes to your fucking, to go visit you. You get crazy happy like, God damn. Shouldn't it be like that? Normally, not like looking like that. Hell no. When you have family that come and go fucking see you, you say that's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? But when you don't expect it and they come and you heavily like too happy, that just means that there was a goddamn like wishing, like you wishing upon something when knowing damn well it was hard for you to even get along. Like, it's easy for you to get along through the phone, but then it only lasts for only a few minutes. So stop trying to show a show on some other person's page when I don't even do that shit. It's too much fucking talking. All I said was right because the chomo part was right. Now, if he could figure it out his goddamn self, knowing that how somebody told him and said, oh yeah, he was talking about you this whole time. If he don't care, he don't really care. You just trying to get back in link with him so you could feel like the others could feel some type of way. Y'all, if you guys do not get it, I'm gonna break it down. Yaya came in this thing a long time ago, 2019 to 2020, and his hold off on Yaya. I heard Mob try to say that I came from Cuz Cuddy to real life to motherfucking him to Pew. You got that shit all goddamn fucked up. I came from watching a legend that happened to have everybody follow him, which is JT the Bigger Figure, and then he picked up Cuz Cuddy Cuz on his chat because he seen him needing some help. So he said, come with me and maybe you could, like, you know, be a little helper with me to you know, do some business in Africa. So basically, I followed JT, and that's when everybody started to follow. IV for the Real Only, Digital Dre, Dread Marley, Brad Wilson. This is all the other people that's been here. Me, ATM Tim. There's a lot more. Pew, Yaya. There's too many of them. PJ. Mac Deuce, Mob. Okay. But then when I was following them, that's when I met ATM Tim. So it came from ATM Tim to Mob. There is no Pew. Pew is only a individual that seems to know where he's at. If shit happens in his life, that's just what that is. He really don't want to have no friends. He really don't want to have no guy friends all like that. But as far as with you trying to compete with your brother. Your educational thinking fucking content, that 10-minute or 12-minute that shit right there, I would stop. And just like I said, when I get monetized after 4K, if I see if this shit is worth staying for, because some of your videos is 0 cents. 0. It ain't even with this 3 up. Like, this almost means like, good job, good job. No, it's 0. Let's just go through that. That I right there is straight 0. You have many videos that are zeros. I caught up to that. It was one late night content title that you said educational thinking or some shit. You have a lot of videos that is 1 cent, 36 cents, 48 cents, $1. You had one that was like up to almost $20 within just the last year, a whole fucking year. You should have made a decision if it was even worth to fucking stay for in the last goddamn 6 months. And you've been monetized for since 2023. I mean 2024. It's been 2 years and you ain't gaining shit. At least with my shit, people are super chatting me all the way through in each of my months. I'm gaining through the threshold. Now, if this shit is not fucking for you, don't bring up the show. Because your show is not showing, bro. Like, for real, bro. For real. This compete, like, it's like an ego that you have that you want to keep trying to, like, gain hold on, y'all. I got, how many minutes do I have left on my timer? I got 4 minutes and 53 seconds. I gotta be here till 7 o'clock. So I went to lunch at 1. Yeah, you just want to be a motherfucking somebody that will catch up to something if your brother doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like if your brother couldn't catch up to some of the things that's going on, you want to be the upper one and then show off on top of that. But if your show off is not calculating correctly, then there is no fucking purpose. You are only in here to look at females, to try and get them in your chat, because this right here, like I said, I'm only working to get to the 4K. Now, once I get there, and a lot of people who I'm subscribed to fell out of their channels. It's nice to have a second channel, but really all these dudes that's on here is just, they're working it to actually, it's not a begging point. It's almost kind of like they're only doing it just for the cents. And I'm saying dollar cents, not for the cents up here. It's like they would rather put no relationship there just to be in front of the camera so they can try to make something different. I see, you know, some of the ways of how they can bring up people. I don't want to say mentor, but bring inspirational, bring educational. It gotta be like that on a daily if you want to really, you know what I'm saying, expose that. Because halfway through that is not professional. It's like in the drama field, you know what I mean? What you're doing is trying to do a show, but it's not fully a show. It's like documenting where you're at, throwing some ways of you could teach some people, but then it's like half-ass shit. You know what I mean? That's why the people that do the editing, do the interviews that are like in the bigger upper part, why can't we just acknowledge that to a point where that's how they made it? You know what I mean? I mean, don't spend the money and say, oh, well, maybe I can just go look for one because maybe my content title will be the best of the best. Like Superstar Fion, and Superstar Fion was around too. He was one of them back in the days too, 2019 to 2020. You know, he tried to pay JT 300 and he just took his 300. Superstar Fion wanted to do some music, so basically asked JT for a beat to give him that $300. Not even on an interview, just a phone call and say, pass me the beat. That was took. Now you see how this internet kind of runs when guys are involved with something that is just in that like lower, and I want to say like lower frequency, to even like turn down other people to be like a almost kind of like a, I don't give a fuck about what you know, or I don't give a fuck about what you want, or I don't give a fuck about what you have. It's like we cool, but then we ain't really cool like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's association type shit. And that's why the internet from them is doing that in front of the camera, to show that it's like a daily kind of personality of what they watch. Oh yeah, you know, news stuff and all that shit. But really, I was never on Yaya. Back in the days, Yaya, Haitian Reg, right? They teamed up in some year, 24, end of 2024, really like. But Haitian Reg, you was coming around on Pew's chat since Cuz Cuddy, but you was never doing live streams. You was just a supporter from that. Yaya is just everywhere. I have to clock back in, so let me, I'm gonna bring you guys with me. I'm gonna leave this right here. But this is what I am gonna say. Yaya never put me on a down pedestal too goddamn much, but he was supporting other people who I was not fucking with. So I never fucked with that, period. And when I disinclude, like when I just remove that, or like just not even think about him or none of that, even with the Haitian Red, just what, a year ago, Yaya has been back. So if I ignored him, ain't nothing coming back to me. I don't need to do no content trying to roast, trying to talk shit, trying to stress, trying to get my high blood pressure up and shit like that. It's not like with the twin brothers. That's what they doing. Okay? Mob, he talking too goddamn retarded. Like, he talking way too goddamn stupid on this goddamn internet to talk about me saying that, oh, with your rat teeth, why don't you go buy some teeth? And but you know, I still eat that. Like, what the fuck? You talking so much goddamn stupid ass shit that you don't know what the fuck you want. You trying to say, well, a girl is supposed to be fucking a boss like me. You know what? I fuck with bosses harder than you. 5 times harder than you. I ain't gonna say 100 times. I'm gonna say 5 times harder than your ass. So the shit talking that you talking to me ain't shit. And I'm just gonna say that. Let me hush my mouth for a little second, because I need to clock in. And these other two, that one new girl, Kayla, yeah, she's fast. She's a fast learner. She's good. She's actually working her way through around here on her first day. So I give big ups to her. May Moon, she need to hurry and go. They get out of here at 2 o'clock anyway, so I'm gonna be here all the way till 7. Yeah, man, trust me, that ain't a person that talk like that on the internet type stuff. Hold on. There you guys are. Well, what time is it? Okay, 30 more minutes. I'm clocking in. That's when they get all. Let them deal with that. They ain't haven't picked up the goddamn napkins yet. So right now it's my 4th hour. I clocked in at 9. Let me see if they on their toes over here. Hey, Flo. I see you later for dinner. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah. I just heard May Moon. She said, "You want soup?" Okay, she about to serve them. I'm still in lunch. I'm just shit. You guys gonna have to halfway 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to show up to them so they know that I'm not trying to go over my lunch. To just be free. Because this shit right here, y'all, it's like one of those channels that you just don't need to pay attention to. A motherfucker is just wondering, too many wonders, okay, wondering when that top is gonna cut the fuck off so he can go do his little goddamn what is it called? When somebody has to like picture something out of the thin air, or like picture something out of a bubble, basically. Oh shit. I had a croissant, y'all. Let me put this right here. Yeah, so basically all that fucking stupid ass talk that you fucking talking and shit like that, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't like a man talking like, oh, you must have paid, you gave me $1,000, then you broke it down at 700. No, sir. It was 900 because I took one of your 100s at the casino. Why do that? So you can have the opportunity to win, because I already won. Okay? When I first got there at the casino, I spent, what's up, Javan? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. You need to come more here often, okay? And not with the, like, you know, Javan, you've been here for a very long time, too. I know you was in that, you know, with Digital Dre, Brad Wilson, Dread Marley, Ivy for the Real Only. You know, ain't nothing bad over there. We all still here. It's just everybody's out in the one way past cool. Everybody's in the, doing their own watching and viewing. I don't go to too many pages. He thinks like I came from motherfucking Cuz Cuddy, goddamn. He didn't even say ATM Tim. He's the real truth. I only really just watch JT because he from here, from the Bay. Now, who would not want to support somebody that's from the Bay? I've been hearing JT's music since I was 14 years old. He came out in 1992. I was 12 years old. I started listening to him when I was 14. Game recognized game. Yes, when Pew was saying all that shit, I can even say on that live at the 1 hour and 1 minute mark, the 1 hour to the 1 hour to the 1 hour and 10 minute mark, he said that shit all very true. It was like, the Robin, and he said he only fuck with E40 and Mozzie and shit like that, like really out of the truly the best rappers in the Bay. He forgot about, Too Short and all them, there's a few more. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that you trying to make your little image of how you will become later in life. Now, when you pay for that, go back and see where the fuck I'm at. Because I might already had caught up to how many motherfucking racks you got to go thinking about what kind of property. I'm in a good spot. So I'm not going to say I beat you, but I'm already there. I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in a place. They're done, Syra? All the...
Yeah.
Okay. What time are you here till? Tonight?
No.
I'm you're
home to p.m.
Okay.
2:30.
Oh my God. I'm here till 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I know. It's okay though. What's up, Marcus?
Ready?
Oh yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic day too. But nah, I'm just gotta get back on what the fuck I was saying, because really, it's like I really want to pop up the content where he put good morning and whatever the fuck, because he just can't stop. Like it had stopped for a while, him talking about me, because I was not on Pew's page for maybe 5 or 6 of his live streams. And then once I come back on there and say trolls on trolls, I meant Yaya on motherfucking LA to the Bay. Yaya and Reg, what they got going on. If they beefing and shit like that. And then LA trying to explain, oh, she the only beef who she got with is Haitian Reg. That's how it became with Haitian Reg on me, trying to put a whole lot of thumbnails. For a whole year, I ignored all that shit. I only did 2 live streams about Haitian. He trying to put thumbnails about me, Mob's face, and me with those piranha teeth, and me as a anime with the cart with the dishwashing at the rehabilitation center and all that shit. I ignored every one of those. Why? Because what for? I don't do like what LA's doing. I see what she's doing. She gotta watch for, she gotta get back, and she's and Yaya did say, oh yeah, she's a very hard competitor. Yeah, she gonna talk back her shit. It's just like what I would do, but I wouldn't want to keep typing that shit. Like when I came on Pew's page, I said right, and then when he asked, hey, Shiner, was that Camille? And I just put Camille. That's exactly what our radio station was back here since I was in high school. Remember Chuy Gomez? Chuy Gomez, the podcast, Mexican OG. I know he gonna remember that. So let's just leave it like this, man. Your show is not showing. Your revenue ain't shit. You better get on something else. Because even like with me, I can't even say truly, like, my shit is truly so much content. I do my little cooking and shit like that. It's just for me to work on my hours. And to earn from what I'm getting now to make something and not say like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a goddamn a trailer because that's the thing to do for content. No, it's for my survival. I could even do that shit without recording. How about that? Cause then all y'all motherfuckers that's doing that shit, I don't even want to be loud over here because they got peoples up in these rooms. But what I'm trying to say is that motherfuckers that y'all doing live streams in front of this goddamn camera is really doing this shit for uh it's like a ego. It's like a big time thing that y'all think that the time could be ticking, leaving the ego through the camera. Like what I'm saying, like how I'm saying this is have time fly, just knowing that one can compete with the other, and then don't want relations with no women. Like, god damn, what the fuck is this? And then the competition is not about, like, a lot of females do not like the men to compete with another man. That is so, it's like when we watch a football game, we want to pay to gamble to see who wins. It ain't we gonna fight to saying, oh yeah, you betted that, so now I hate you because you won. Hell to the no. This is it. Oh my god, y'all motherfuckers is playing games, and this shit is not funny at all. Y'all motherfuckers is funny for real. I'm just gonna say that shit. Haitian Reg ain't got shit with me. He on somebody else. He left a goddamn comment on my shit trying to say, oh yeah, I ain't got no beef with you, I apologize. Like, that shit is still there. Just to let y'all know that Haitian Red is trying to reach out for, I don't know what he want to do, but he already know I ain't fucking with him. Yaya too. They want to see the beef through other, beefing with, to keep the beef and put it in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Right now, when I put that 2-sector shit, that 2 sectors is supposedly was supposed to be Pew and Mob, right? The other one was supposed to be motherfucking real life TV, One Way Pass Cool, and big old guy, blue cheese, that's the same old boxing class. But it would have just been fine with just Pew and Mob, because IV for the real only don't fuck with Pew. So that's another sector over there. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't want to, like, really say that shit. It's just between what has really been putting out on the goddamn YouTube. I'm going to go back downstairs, so we got to go back downstairs because I got to show them that I'm popping up. But I'm going to put y'all in my pocket because this shit right here, because I still got a few more things to say. Talking about that goddamn $1,000. Ain't no goddamn $700 that I fucking gave to you. It was $900. Stop lying with that shit. I'm paying for gas and everything. I'm paying for my own airplane ticket. You already know that I got it. Stop trying to play with that dumbass, like, trying to act like you fucking mad. Oh, that bitch was trying to say trolls on trolls, like she talking to me. How the fuck you just gonna automatically think like I was talking about you? Stupid ass. That's how you want to treat me, like how you treat your fucking brother. You always want somebody to be fucking right underneath you. All that goddamn stupid ass shit. Hell, motherfucking no. I've been more around a fucking boss 5 times more than you and your brother. So the way how you treat your brother, I cannot ever think like you try to put me in in your motherfucking brother's shoes. You got me fucked up. What's up? Why this croissant sandwich only had, girl, hell no, this shit was barely anything inside. I was like, 3 little teeny tiny ass chunks of chicken. I said, where's the spread at? I was like, oh my God. But it is what it is. Oh my God. Oh. Hello. Did you eat? No? You didn't want? There was barely anything inside. In the bread, there was really nothing inside. And maybe he didn't put any like spread on the bread.
Also, because they put mayonnaise in the chicken.
Yeah, but there was no spread.
I know mayonnaise in the chicken, he mixes it together.
Exactly. But what I'm saying, that whole thing was not really inside the sandwich.
What do you mean?
He might have just gotten the bread and then was just going to put it on there so to count how many. But then I picked up the one the one that was just with the bread. Oh my gosh.
You pick it up.
I know. It was only cut up. Yeah. I'm gonna put it right here. Salam put the napkin, she said.
Yeah, we took it out.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
And we dropped the other one.
Okay.
Washing.
Okay. Hold on, you guys. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? God damn, no. Hold on, y'all. There. Hold on.
Okay.
It's fine, guys. I'll put you guys back in my pocket. But yeah, yeah. You trying to say that I followed him to get on. That's the reason why my subscribers is where it's at right now. Like, I followed through him to get where I'm at. Fuck no. Hell to the no. I'm gonna break it down, y'all. Hold on. Hold the hell on. I'm gonna break it down, the real truth and nothing but the goddamn truth.
Okay, okay.
Here.
You come.
It's already coming up.
Do we keep these ones in here or in here?
Yeah.
Over there.
It's just the trays right there. You can put them on top of this. Yeah, I'll put them away. Maybe you want to put. Oh, there's no trays that came back. Because the elevator, they're having a hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Hold on. Told you I had to pop up for a little bit so I could just show them that when they get the fuck out of here at 2 o'clock, basically they done folding napkins. Shit. I did basically almost 2 shifts over here. You know what? Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Oh, me games. Get your bitch ass out of here.
Hi, Stella.
Now the trays is coming back. Because that girl was supposed to put a few of them napkins and flatware on the trays, but they just now, I don't know what the hell. We had about, what, how many? 11 tickets today. I know yesterday I was working my ass off. I had to do 3 times the job all by myself. Today, there's 2 more people. She got to train the other girl, Kayla. She from Hayward. She from Hayward just like me. So we getting along. She a fast learner, but I hope she could maintain to not think that she can't be flexible. You know what I'm saying? Because I do morning and night shifts. They need to stop hiring people that's just only doing morning shifts. Because you never know. People got doctor's appointments just like how I have it on Tuesday. Well, on Tuesday, y'all, I told y'all a long time ago, somebody had failed. The blood had dripped. See that lining on that stair? There's a story that this is a real deal. I don't want to say it's a facility, but it's assisted living. So somebody had an accident. They told me this story. I was a little bit scared because coming into a place where you could not know about certain places and stuff like that. So person had an accident, see the blood. They had really more of the accident, falling more. The blood, they probably fell right there because they probably trying to get to going downstairs or some shit. Or they might have been leaking because you see that line where my finger's at? Hold on. Hold on, yeah. See that line right there? That's a trail of their blood. So basically they coming from downstairs, they trying to get up here, and all that line right there, and then I think they something happened here, like they fell, and they really try to get up, and it is where they really just on the floor. Okay, it almost kind of looks like a goddamn murder scene, but it ain't. It's just having an accident because they're old. I don't know why they were probably using the stairway. I don't know what was the whole reason for an old person to use a stairway when there's a fucking elevator. Like, I don't know what happened, but that's crazy to me. Like, right when I first started working here, that was the first thing they told me, because, you know, they make you have a tour around this building. And so it's 83 degrees, you guys. This weather is so bipolar that it was only 72 yesterday and it's 83. I'm wearing fucking leggings underneath this goddamn scrubs, okay? You said, who is Pew? Pug? No, he ain't a pug. He a goddamn Pew for press. Pew for press. Oh yeah. After I talk about this, I'm gonna get off, because this is what this is. Yo, I cannot believe somebody was like, don't give me a ranch, don't give me a ranch, knowing goddamn well you is really trying to get back that friendship, okay? Like, it is not, because you know that you always gonna be loving your brother, going battles with your brother, going through arguments and all that shit. But it's just still like you can't fuck with him, so you let him be on his corner with some other people. Now you want to have a corner because you ain't got one. That's why this shit is crazy, y'all. That's why it's like, I really did not want to go live you know, so fast, because this shit right here is really him talking all the goddamn time about how I ain't got shit and this and that, and saying what else can he possibly try and just like have me come down to, like, have me fall off to, like, make me come down on something. You said about my teeth. At least I got some teeth. I know I'm missing some teeth, god damn it. So that's why it's the fix your teeth type shit. Okay. Yeah. And with the hydrogen peroxide, you didn't need to teach me that. I knew that off top. You didn't need to tell me not a goddamn thing. What you wanted to say was how you felt. I guess you went on live to try and talk about that. I had coffee breath. So basically, what does the hydrogen peroxide have to do? Oh yeah, I had to teach her how to clean her retainers. No, what it is that when you go to, it's just like when you go to a knockoff dentist. You go to a dentist, but you have a runner, okay, like a runner. You have a person who you pay, like a maid. So this is the breakdown how I got my retainers back in 2019. And this is the truth. So my mom gave $300 to her best friend's son because he knows the neighborhood. He knows the companies. He knows the businesses. He's from there. You can't have an American pay for something because they're going to want more money. So he's the one that brought back the mold, like the it's like where it's like a mold of your teeth. So he brought it back there. I got seen like 2 times over there. So they're like, okay, we'll go do your retainers. So he pays for it. Now when it's finalized and done, he gives it to my mom's friend's son. And they bring it back to me. Now, how was I supposed to know what was the instructions for me how to clean it when they gave it to him to bring back to me? Now, did he have to tell me how to do the instructions on what to do on the retainers? Don't do that advanced timing on how to say, oh, is this what you do to your retainers? It's what you smelled, and that was the coffee breath. The retainers have nothing to do with coffee breath. If the coffee stain or was lingering on the goddamn retainers, and then say she didn't know how to clean it, so I told her to put hydrogen peroxide. No, it was me coming over there, you smelling something, but then you want to know about my goddamn retainers. And so you say this is what you should do. Now, if I already knew that, how can I possibly do that when coffee is a very strong, it's just a strong, you know, it's just strong. These people are fucking way too goddamn much. They do not know how to think. They don't know how the ways of how I got around in the Philippines to have somebody bring it back to me and say, "Oh, well, no, it was in a yellow packaging." Okay? And it was in another little pocket like bag. It wasn't like professional, like in a box and this and that, had instructions and all that shit. Hell no. It's like a messenger bringing you a fucking package, but in only like a yellow envelope, you know, one of those, like, I don't know, the ones with the bubble wrap inside and shit like that. Basically that's just what they brought. And in another little retainer fucking goddamn bag. It didn't even have a retainer case. That's how the Philippines is so much in poverty. They don't give you these kind of things. They gave it to him to give back to me. Didn't have no instructions, none of that shit. But common sense, if you want to clean it, that's what I do. I clean my shit with hydrogen peroxide. You didn't need to tell me that shit. You just wanted to say that shit. I swear to God, these fucking people do not know how to shut the fuck up and stop being mad. I was not talking about you. I was talking about Yaya in LA. Then LA being on, Haitian Ridge and all that bullshit. And the Yaya with the Haitian Ridge and Smirk TV and all that dumb shit. That's trolls on trolls. I wasn't trying to say like, oh, just because you was there but you had no badge, no fucking wrench meant that you were a troll. You over there trying to get back friends with Pew. Now that's something else to talk about, because we see how you are trying to straggle along. You trying to say that I'm trying to be with the goddamn other YouTubers that are pros and shit like that. Pew just wants to talk anything about a person, okay, to get his goddamn money, okay, because it links up to something. If Scars do over there and he is fucking struggling, then you're gonna find out every single way about how he got there and what he's doing at that moment. So that's something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about anything. Now with your shit, it's like you want to do this, you want to do that. Pews is like his life is just rolling along. He came from just talking all that content title on one person, but then has to go through life of what he got where he's living. Now if that shit happened, he'll tell it, and that's just what happened. It's going back to whatever it led to from the very beginning. But that doesn't mean that, like, when y'all was beefing and shit because he didn't give a fuck, he still don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a goddamn fuck about you. All he wanted to hear from that goddamn live stream was who said chomo. And I want him, he said, you called me a chomo, not Mob, but motherfucking Yaya. But it was really IV on their chat or somewhere over there. So who's the one that really said, Shadow Zoe calling his brother a chomo through a rap song. So others caught up to it, and that's how Yaya got the word chomo, and he tried to bring it up. And so that's why Pew had brought that up and let motherfucking Mob, don't, nobody block him, nobody. Why? Because that is Pew's second page. You blocked on the other motherfucking page. You must be blocked on the other motherfucking page, because I know he blocked. Now this is his second page. He forgot to block you on his second page. That doesn't mean that he fucks with you. He only just was letting you stay there because he wanted to know if anybody else was around to give him the answer that somebody had said chomo. And I said right, and then I left it right there. That doesn't mean that I have to keep rolling along to, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Pew, that's it. It's not, I came from this to Jake Cuddy to Real Life to Mob to motherfucking Pew. You got me fucked up with that shit. I came from motherfucking ATM to myself, ATM Tim to you, and that's it. I was only talking to ATM Tim through IG for like a month. And then that's when I found you. So get the fuck out of here with that shit. Stop trying to make it seem like I'm a motherfucking hoe type shit. You got me fucked up. I only supported JT because he was mentor, like he was not mentoring, but he was helping the mamas and the babies, to feed the mamas and the babies. And Africa was one place that I wanted to learn how to cook their food, how to cook their food. So don't think like I'm trying to follow because I'm attracted to these dudes. You got me fucked up. I don't fuck with Real Life. I don't fuck with Cuz Cuddy like that. JT, he's just a bigger, higher, you know what I'm saying? Legend. ATM Tim, he was just a friend who I was trying to learn this YouTube off of, because most of all YouTubes will try and learn off of each other. And then after ATM Tim, when he wanted to try and do something with me, I left it to the friends through the internet with 1 month. And then that's when I saw you, and then I started wanting to go fuck with your chat and who you were. I guess it was everybody. That's when we're starting to do them goddamn StreamYards. But other than that, I'm about to get out of here because I'm done. This ain't no goddamn show. Oh, this ain't the channel. This ain't the channel. Y'all motherfuckers be doing that dumbass shit. I'm a female. Don't compare like a female gotta do your type of shit to roast and, oh yeah, I taught you how to, and why couldn't you fight back? And you know, you came from the top dog, and why is it that when you're not fucking with me no more, it seemed like you don't, man, you know what? That's what it is. I don't need to be throwing no bad energy to try and roast when there ain't really no roast. What for? Real life TV can't. This is one thing. Real life TV saw I was monetized. He tried to bless me to be a member. I blocked him. So that he was talking. So why would I go back to defend myself if I don't even want you on my goddamn channel? And you knew that back in motherfucking 23 when you first started coming around. You were not back. Real life TV never really was around till 2023. All of us was 2020. He must have been following Cuz Cuddy and JT in the bushes, not knowing who we were. Then that's when he started trying to pop up because he saw Cuz Cuddy. That's when he started wanting to do his little goddamn tarot shit. And then he saw me, so he started fucking around with me, but he really liked me. So for you to have some type of feelings that I blocked you because I'm monetizing you wanting to be a member on my shit, that has nothing to do with me trying to fight back, man. Why should I fight back on something that I really don't care for? For what? I don't need the goddamn revenue off of me trying to talk, to roast and get mad. It's just high blood pressure. Like, maybe that's what y'all do. Y'all like to get in front of the screen and get high blood pressure because y'all don't want, it's like a opposite. The relationship is like the comforting, but can't not always get it. Because the blood pressure part, the stress, you guys could always tune that up. It could always be tuned. It could always get high. It could always get, just shit. Get out of character and then go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, hell to the no. All that shit is immature. I can see all this shit. All this shit. People is just trying to make it to shit. Everybody trying to get somewhere. But as far as with me, y'all don't need to know the fuck where I'm gonna be ending up at. They still trying to picture something. You know what I'm saying? Because when people try to bring up like, oh well, I told you not to talk about somebody that was minding their own business. Now look at you. You was just doing fine, living in an apartment or a house, and all of a sudden you don't like what the shit's happening to you, so you kick yourself out, and now you back in a motel. Now that's like lower frequency. That's like lower, you know what I'm saying? But now, if that person was doing that, then there's just something wrong. That the money wise is just not, it's not collecting. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as with me over there, I would really have to see how much a fucking hotel would cost in Mississippi. I would not want to go through that. I would make smarter decisions. Maybe it's the credit. Maybe it's the, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all, it would just be better if it was to be more in better hands, to just not going through something where it had happened to you once before and you still going through that shit through the internet. Like I said, I might not be popping up on this shit after my 4K. I'm gonna see exactly. I'm gonna take one more month after that 4K. I'm gonna see how my revenue off my videos will be costing. If that shit ain't fucking worth it, hell no. Peace, y'all. Bye, y'all. For real. I ain't gonna be wasting my time to go show how the fuck my how my real deal motherfucking life is out where I'm at, and show like all that, like where I'm at, what I got and all that shit. They just doing that because one is trying to compete with the other. That's it. And the other ones, they just they all trying to find love. That's just what that is. Crazy. I'm about to get out of here. people. Thank you for the 28 likes. I appreciate you guys. Richard Crosby. You know, I really don't like how I'm talking, but I'm just telling it all. Nobody ain't gotta tell me, oh, the Jap, why didn't the Jap help you? Why didn't the Chinese girl didn't give you a few $100? Or why didn't it, like, is that a real big thing that, excuse me, that has to do with the battle between how you feel about the other? Because I'm where I'm at. Y'all do not have anything else but to talk about what my situation on where I am in. I mean, I don't want to say interest, but who I feel like I'm in good, you know what I'm saying, friends with. You know what I'm saying? Pew is just, he, like what he said. He even said this, you're always gonna be my bae sister, always gonna be my bae sis. Now how the fuck is he gonna put that as I ain't gonna fuck with her no more because Mob had a plan or Mob had an explanation that brought up to where, oh, she ain't good enough? Hell no. What he said was solid and he's gonna leave it right there. So don't ever try to fucking change that shit. I'll leave him to where he's at. I'm a big supporter. If he needs something, it's just like how you are trying to beg for his goddamn friendship back. Trying, oh yeah, if y'all gonna call the twins, who you gonna call? You gonna call my brother? You gonna call me? Like who's, like, what kind of saying is that? Because you know that most of some people will call you and some people will call him. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? You don't know if the people will call you because you're somebody who they could rely on. Oh, because, and this is one thing that my father had said to me in life. You can't always depend on your friends, not even your good friends, like that's very close to you, like a best friend. You got to look up to really the blood or even the one that was a friend that was raised with you when you were young, that still stands to that level, that will always pick up the phone and like anything. I understand that. Now he tried to put that as an example. Who would y'all pick, him or my brother? Because y'all could rely. Man, these people half-ass even know, and most of them probably already do know if they could even trust. They'll say, oh, you the good brother and he's the bad brother. That's how I feel about me and my sister. She the good sister, I'm the bad. Like, but this ain't that. So if I know that if everybody's thinking that she's good and I'm bad, then what makes it think that I'm gonna just become even more badder? You know what I'm saying? I separate that shit. It's like y'all will just see through your guys' eyes who will do what to better the better. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm going. Yeah, I'm done with that motherfucking stupid ass content that you did, talking about you was trying to throw some goddamn trash, saying, oh yeah, you must not know and all this shit. Like, you must not, what? Like I said, I fucked with a boss 5 times harder than you. How you talk, saying all that dumbass shit. You can't, talking about my teeth, talking about goddamn some money that I'll pay just to have you stay. Like, and then you said, no, we need to be bigger. Like, you trying to, it's almost kind of like you trying to train somebody. This ain't no training. You know what I'm saying? Hell to the nah. I already know what the fuck. It's just like at this job. I never got trained to go do what the fuck I do, and I'm doing it 3 times better than them. I'm 2 steps ahead of everybody that's doing what the fuck they got to go push the cart, to go stack up the trays. No. So don't do that. Not over a relationship that you feel like, I was supposed to be married. Okay? So don't bring it there. Like as if you trying to compare a woman to another woman type shit, or you trying to bring me down, so then I could be somebody that you still could just keep talking down about. Salam. You have to. You don't like using the other elevator, huh?
Because
Oh.
this one, the laundry.
Yeah, it's closer to the laundry.
That's the laundry.
Yeah, you guys, this shit is horrible, y'all. I really don't like doing content like this. When I do my lunchtime, I talk about just, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, shit like that. And I know it's just kind of like time passing, but that's only because of my watch time hours. But all this shit that's just whatever, that they ain't making no goddamn money, is really, that's what the truth is. They ain't really making too much goddamn money. I'm going.